Today I wanted to record something different, like a review of bigger picture, what's happening, and also reviewing of my older chart books that I might find something useful on them, or just make decision not to look again on them later. So here's a normal chart of SPX, and we had this we had all-time highs on Thursday, and Friday was a down day, but we didn't get below previous day's lows. Let me double check on the yeah, so the lows are 61.11, and we didn't get lower, and we are forming a short-term balance of those 3 days with value overlapping. But let's go and review some other charts, maybe find something interesting. So here maybe here I have this this black range. I have it only for the last 3 sessions, but this is the iron condors that are with bigger size on the SPX, 0 DT with big size, and for the last 3 days we were fighting around the edges of those values. They are 5 points wide, so this might be not that accurate, because I've heard that this guy lost money twice, so he was doubling down, increasing his size, and he finally managed to book a win on Friday. But for me, those session ends, which is slightly, I think it is after this final bar. I think my bars are closing session bars are slightly off, so the final bar is within this range, and also Thursday, so it might behave like a magnet in some way, or post sign that can guide us through later in the session. And also I started looking at Friday's expiration. So after Thursday's close, I only wrote down those numbers. I don't have them from Thinkorswim, which I think would be the most accurate, but from daytrading. And this is when the session started, and it was I think it was respected in some way, because first we bounced from that area, and also we did get through it when the session was ending, and the second level was also somewhat important. And this is something I did notice before when I was doing this on a daily basis, so I think I can incorporate this as well. So let's look on other charts. Here is monthly. We have 3 months of balance. We have clear rejection of those lower levels as of now. On a weekly, we almost got an outside week to the downs, not to the downs, sorry. We had an outside week down, then almost an outside week up, and now we have this week up again. Here's weekly. Again, I don't see those ranges that clearly, so I'm not attached to them. Those small dots are one-time framing, higher or lower, so we are one-time framing indeed. So let's check other charts. Here I have daily with volume. It is 20-day relative volume and some volatility indicators. So here I don't know what it is, 5-day relative volume, but it is not working, or something is messed up. So here on this chart we can see that we had seen declining volume during this up move, but I don't have previous data. Oh, I don't know why. Well, and here the patterns, those look interesting, but it is nothing I will dwell on today. Here is another chart on daily electronic sessions, I think, because we don't have those gaps. And here we can see the volume. It is 5-day relative volume, and here it is displayed for all days. So those days with red are days with low volume, so holidays, and now also during holidays we had smaller volumes, and volume on this up move was lower than average, so it is somewhat concerning, but well, nothing to create a trading idea. So here is another chart with volume profiles. We finished session on the highest volume node for the week. We are above all averages. They are not in line because 20-day is below 50, but almost. And what else can we see now? Here the distribution of this month is not perfect. We are spending not much time in some sections, so it would be much better if we could be more normal distributed, but this is also an area that wasn't traded before, and same now. Here other ranges aren't that exact. We can see that point of controls are migrating higher. 20-day POC is lower, 90-day POC is also lower, but they are somewhat close. Let's see. Here I have Bollinger Bands and different deviations, and also RSI to gauge the strength of the market. And all those other charts are shorter time frame, I think. So let's try another chart book. Here is also some shorter time frame. This chart book is interesting. I used to get through all of those charts during weekends, so maybe we can find something really interesting here. So here is what? Here is VIX, and we are below average now, so quite calm, but nothing extreme. We are on the upper chart, we are around the higher Bollinger Band, so it may seem that we are extended. Here on this chart we can see that green means that volatility is lower than implied, I think. 1 month realized volatility and 3 month realized volatility, yeah. And here is it for selling options, yeah, so it is pretty much the same, and correlation with VIX, and yes, so high correlation may mean upcoming danger, I think, or yeah. Let's go on. Here I have this another indication to gauge the trend of the market. Well, now it is almost perfect. All moving averages are in line. Here is another trend indicator. It is so the darker blue means that there is a stronger trend near the extremes, and here is for the RTH session only. Ichimoku cloud is also quite okay, but it would be better if those key in June and the other one would be above the cloud, same as the Kansen. Some breadth indicators. Breadth was poor before, now it seems slightly better. Yeah, 20-day moving average is also getting a higher tick. I don't know how to read it on bigger time frame. Cumulative delta. Well, I didn't look on it for a long time, so I'm not sure how the bigger traders, even if this division is correct, maybe bigger is like 500 lots or more nowadays. So yeah, but interesting behavior here. On a yearly basis, well, we had this 3-year balance, and 24 was clearly to the upside, fairly balanced. We finished strong above value, so it looks okay-ish. On a quarter basis, it seems that we can develop some more access to the upside, so I used to draw those rectangles to gauge possible targets, like doubling the balance zones and so on. So this might be valuable, but I won't spend much time on it now. Monthly doesn't work some way. Monthly on the volume profile, so we are clearly above value now, so it is, but within previous value, so it is somewhat maybe not dangerous, but price is preceding value. Weekly something's wrong, week AB something's wrong, composite, I used to create balance zones on this one and this one as well. Awesome is some indicator that I've been working on, and we did break below the short-term average, so it is not that all positive, but we didn't get to the lower extreme, so the pink color didn't print yet. So this is something I started from Brestin Barger, but I have other version of it on the other chart book. Here is also nothing interesting. Let's check out the other one. I used to have this really cool chart for gauging volumes, but I cannot find it now. Like volume during the day, something like this, but without division into bigger and lower transactions. So this is really cool, so you can see how far are we with regards to the average. So let's say if the first period is printing that level, and we can see that we've been higher or lower, and it is somewhat interesting to see on a relative basis if we are getting more volume than average or not. Shaded color is something I was working on, but it is more like visual guidance, nothing nothing tradable out of this was available for me, and this is similar chart I have. Let's go see other ones. Here's some volume, some footprintish, icebergs, delta divergence, speed of tape, daily ranges, maybe that, oh, that's daily ranges, okay, something similar. So if we are making an S, okay, oh, this is something else. Let's see here. Yeah, something similar. 15-minute chart. Here are some. It is those ranges with first and second standard deviation. Here is H4 bid ask. I'm not sure. Oh, it's linear regression. Delta on the 30-minute. Okay. Range analysis. This is something I liked. Through range, we had the range extension last session. But it's not last session. Some older contracts I didn't roll. IB range is the same and last hour is the same, but for the last hour, okay. VIX, OPEX cycle. Oh, here is something I was also drawing, like anchored VWAPs for quarterly expirations to gauge the positioning of bigger players in some way. Overnight with value area. Okay, so those are some temporary charts. Let's go on. Execution chart. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nothing here. So let's go back to the original one. So let's see here. So we are kind of starting to form a balance here. Until we clear those lows, we are in a training range. Above there is all-time highs and higher, but it seemed that we might be seeing some sideways action for a bit now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the next week. Should be interesting. As of game plan, it depends on the overnight, but we've made a triple distribution on Friday, so it might be interesting where we will open with regards to each of them. So opening lower will be negative for the market, but still really filling the gap would be really negative, and building acceptance lower until we are higher above the gap. It's just balancing and filling out this lower volume nodes from the time that we've spent here. So nothing really dangerous. Might be a good buying opportunity if the volume is low and we see no interest in those prices, just building acceptance higher. So that's pretty much it for early analysis.